Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. So glad you could be with me this morning. That's real dedication, getting up and being available and watching what we do. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our goal is simple. We want to help you become a profitable currency trader. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. The purpose of this session is to show you how accurate and simple they are and help you determine whether they're for you or not. Best way to determine if these indicators are for you is to try our trading trial. Where we'll give you access, we'll give you some one-on-one training so that you can see for yourself how well they work. So let's see what we've got going this morning. Before we do, we need to listen to this guy, and then we will be on our way.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos. We've got group training sessions. We've got these live trades where experienced trader like myself will come on and kind of walk you through their process. By watching and listening to what I do, you're able to replicate it. I do 3 live trades a week, Monday afternoon and Tuesday, Thursday morning. I also send out a trade every morning around 10:30. Company sends out one between 9 and around 9:30. I also send out an overnight trade at 4:15 ish. Once you become a member, we have a live trade in the morning at 10 and then another one in the afternoon at 6. So lots of opportunities for trading. We believe in constant coaching, that you get better by having a coach. And one of the things that differentiates us is that we do personalized one-on-one coaching. So that allows you to get to point A, from point A to point B in the quickest, most efficient manner. There is lots and lots and lots of information out there, and it's on trading, and it's hard to figure out what's good, what's bad. What differentiates us is that we are so confident in how well what we do works that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. I work off of a little checklist that kind of helps me make sure I don't forget anything. And I find my memory's not quite as good as it used to be. During the session, I'm really focused on just trying to find a trade. So I'm not taking questions, but questions are good. Questions are important. Questions help us get better. So if you have a question, just get on my calendar, forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. You can also try calling me. I am kind of hard to get a hold of, but if I'm not doing anything, I do answer my phone. Every Wednesday, being a former professor, I hold office hours. And what that means is that I get online, and if you're, I'm sitting in my office and I'm available for you. And if you want to drop in, you can ask a question. Every morning, you should refresh your green charts. In fact, I not only refreshed mine this morning, I rebooted twice because I seem to be having some sort of glitch. But we seem to have got that corrected. End of every day, you should review the previous that day's trades. With our simulator, you can go back in time and specifically take a look at oh, I'm sorry, what the trade was. Last night's trade that we took on this demo account, it showed it lost. On my personal account, it is showing still open and out of the money. So here we get the direction of the move right, and I'm not quite sure why it didn't close, because we took a sell and it should have closed. It went up close to the stop loss, but it is coming back. And as I said, on my personal account, that trade is still open. And I would just when a trade is still open, when it doesn't do what it's supposed to, I go back to the charts and take a look. We've got green line coming down on the 1 hour, 2 hours going down, 4 hours going down, 8 hour is going down, 12 hours going down. On the day chart, the green line's coming down. So I would keep this open, and once it gets back to break even, just close it. If this changes, I would then just close it out at a loss. As I said, it's showing up as a loss here, but on my live account, which has the same parameters, it's not closed. So I'm not quite sure why that is. But we go with where things are at. So, and as I said, we did get the move. We get the down move we were looking for, and then it reversed. So, as far as I'm concerned, we might have been just a little shy. We might have went for a little bit too much on the take profit. We should have went for a little less because we were trading against the trend, if we recall. We are technical traders. We trade based on the price action versus the news. However, we do want to know what news events are so that we can trade around them. And I like to get my news events at Forex Factory. Forex Factory breaks news down into three items. Yellow, which is low impact. I ignore those. Orange is medium impact. I ignore these also. And red, which is high impact. And today we've got some news on the Canadian dollar at 2.30, some news on the Australian dollar at 9.30. Any trade we take now will be done well before these news items. On the trade we're going to do this morning, we've got a dozen different signals, and when we coach someone, everybody's a little different. The time of day you're available to trade, your risk preferences. So what we try to do is set up a strategy that kind of matches where you want to be trading and when you want to be trading. This is what suits me. The 10-point trade signal, I like to trade it off of a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trade's going to close within 1 to 3 hours. Trade will be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. That's generally the spread between the support and resistance. And we're going to trade between those support and resistance lines. And my sweet spot's 11 pips. If I can do that a couple times a day, I'm making terrific money. So with that, let's take a look and see what we've got. The chart we're going to be trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs, and they're all U.S. based. There are 3 sections to the chart. This middle section is called the majors and minors. This top section is called the TNTs. This bottom section is called the pressure. And basically, each section is measuring something different. I want all 3 sections to agree. When all 3 sections agree, that's a high probability trade. So what I'm looking for, I start with this middle section, the majors and minors. If I see what I want, then I go up to the TNTs. If I see what I want here, then I go down to the pressure. And what I want is basically I am looking for situations where these lines are either overbought above this blue line or oversold below this line. So like over here, we're oversold and the lines are going up, and I've got green candles going up. Or here, overbought lines going down, I've got red candles. So I want to kind of ride it through the channel. So here we're overbought. The majors, which are the red and green lines, are going up. The minors are the black and gray. They're going sideways. So I want them all going down. I don't have agreement, so I'm going to pass. Same on the Euro USD. Overbought, majors still going up, minors going sideways. Pound USD, overbought, minors are coming down, majors are sideways. I want everybody going in the same direction. USD, Canadian dollar, oversold, majors are sideways. Actually, both are sideways. Dollar, Swiss franc, we don't have agreement. And dollar yen, this is close, oversold, minors are going up, green line's going up, but the red line's going down. I want them all going up. Don't have that, so let's go to the next grouping. So I've cloned this chart, and we've got 6 new currency pairs. Euro pound, everybody's going up here, but I like to catch it. I like the green line to be less than halfway. There's 4 things I'm looking for. 1, that we started oversold. 2, that they're all going up. 3, that the green line is crossed over if we're going up. If it's a buy, the green's on top and the gray's on top, which we have. And 4, I want the steepness of the green line to be better than 45 degrees, and it is. But we've almost run through the channel. Can I take a trade here and make some money? Yes, I can. But just not part of my trade strategy. Australian dollar, yen. Everybody's going up, double cross. We touched oversold. We're a little bit more than halfway, so I'm going to pass. Also, the time of day. It's evening in both of these markets, and we're trading on a 1-hour chart. And because we're trading on a 1-hour chart, I want there to be active trading in one of those markets so that the move happens within 1 hour. So given it's nighttime, it's going to take longer for the move to happen. and there's a higher probability that the signal will change before the move happens. So we're going to pass. Euro Canadian dollar overbought going up. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar sideways. Again, we're going to keep an eye on this because we still have an open trade. If this green line switches and goes up, we're going to just close that trade out. Pound New Zealand dollar, and we're going to close the trade out if you still have it open once it gets to break even. Overbought going up. Euro Australian dollar, everybody's going up. And we're almost overbought, so nothing there. Canadian dollar, yen. We just touched oversold on the majors. Minors were oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross. Greens on top, grays on top, and good steepness here. And we've got 4 points here. When I jump up to my TNTs, 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. When the blues come down, that means buy. So all 4 are telling me buy. I have got sideways pressure with red on top. I want either green on top or the green is going up, but the pressure's sideways. Just for the heck of it, let's take a look at a full chart. Canadian dollar, yen. No, this is overbought, and this is overbought. I want both of these. My confirmation is I want both of these oversold. So if this weakens, we'll pick up the trade here. But when these lines are up here, they're overbought. There's a higher probability that they'll turn and come down. So I don't like that. So we're going to just pass. Euro New Zealand. Oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross. Steepness is better than 45 degrees. We're right at the halfway point. Thing I don't like here is we've got this kink in the green line. We're going from more steep to less steep. I prefer the kink to be the other way. But we do have all 4 points. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. Again, sideways pressure with red on top. Let's just see this for a second. Euro New Zealand. All right, so this is 2 hours coming down, and this is overbought. So we don't have what I want here. I want both of these oversold. So we're going to just pass on that. Overbought, starting the turn, but not quite there. Reaching overbought, reaching oversold. Euro Swiss franc disagreement. Let's go to the next group. Overbought, starting the turn, but not quite there. Oversold, everybody's going up, double cross, good steepness on the green line. We've got a small kink here. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. So all 4 here, but down pressure with red on top. I'm not even going to look because this is the pressure is, it's one thing when the pressure's sideways. It's another thing when the pressure's down. Now, the 2 lines here are converging, so eventually the green's going to cross over, but we're not there yet. Euro yen reaching overbought. Pound Australian dollar overbought, and we've got a duckbill here, which usually means there's more up in the move. New Zealand Swiss franc overbought, disagreement. Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Everybody's going down, double cross. Good steepness on the green line. We do have the kink in the green line, which I don't like. 2 oranges going down. Blue is sideways. Thick blue is sideways. Dotted blue is going down. So we only have 2 of the 4 here. Up pressure with red on top. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to take a look. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Overbought. So we have these 2. I'm not sure about this one. Some of the trades we have the take profits predetermined. On this trade, we need to figure out what it is. So we're going to drop some support and resistance lines in. Support and resistance are where the candles seem to naturally stop. Kind of in here. And they tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart on a 1-hour chart. Kind of stopped in here, stopped in here, stopped over here. And this is going to become our trading range. So we're trading into a buy trend. And I want to know how much room we have from where we are to where the line is. So that's about 9 pips. 2 pips up. Let's go back and take a look. We're just at 45 degrees here on the green line. You know what? We'll take a 7 pip. Actually, hold on. That's 5 pips to there. We'll take a 5 pip sell. Well, hold on. One more thing. Let's see what the spread is. Canadian dollar yen. The spread's a pip. So we have to make a pip almost. It's a little less than a pip. A 6.6 to 7.1. That's a half a pip. 6.6 a half a pip. All right, we'll go ahead and take a 5 pip sell. A 5.5 pip sell. So I'm going to click new order. Lot size is a function of how much is in the account. So 1.3. I just moved the decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.30. Market sell. And I'm going to go for 5.5 pips. So right click, modify. 5.5 pips is 55 points. I click the blue button. It does the math for me. So 3 to 115. So we'll do 16 pip stop loss. Click here. And I am going to just move this up just a little bit because I want it outside of these where it's traded. And where were we looking at? We wanted to get in this inside of this candle. Why don't the candles match up? Canadian dollar. Oh, we did the wrong. All right, so we're going to close this. We did the wrong. Let's go back. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. How did I get that wrong? So what's the spread again? Spread is a half a pip. All right, so market new order. Lot size is the same. Market sell. Right click, modify. The parameters are going to be the same. And we can actually move this down a little bit. And we're going to move this up a little bit because I want to be in this candle. I want us to catch this candle here. So we took a sell on the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc for 5 pips. Now, if I were by myself, I wouldn't take this trade because to me, a 5 pip trade isn't worth it. But if you knew, and to me, there's kind of a little risk that we're going to get stopped out here. So, so the take profit is 0.58134, 0.58134. Stop loss is 0.58283, 0.58283. Expect this to close by 10 this morning. Ideally in the next hour, but no later than 10. If you want to, trading's been great for me. I've been doing it for about 7 years now. One of the best things I've ever done. And I've done a lot of things. You need the right tools. You need the right mentorship. And if you have those things, trading can be very profitable. It has been for me. These guys have been doing it for a long time. These indicators work very well. And once you know how to use them, they're a money-making machine. We can help you. We are very confident that we can help you. We let you trade with our money. You want something that's simple, that's manageable, that doesn't take a lot of time, and that works. And we like to be very transparent so that you can see that it works and make money with it. All right. We'll see you at 10:30 when I send out the 10:30 trade. All right. Have a terrific day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.